And we are live. Good morning, people. This is your boy, Kqkc Boxing, coming with another throwdown video. Yes, sir. And it's about you know who, Mr. Eddie Sneak Shit Hearns. Yes. Now, what Eddie Hearns is doing, we call double bubbling here in the United States. And double bubbling is basically um, giving away a lot of tickets on both sides of the aisle. Then, once those are sold, he would tally them up to say that they sold those tickets and so so not a many amount of time. Put it that way. Other words, if you give away 500 tickets, well, we sold 500 tickets in 2 seconds. You know, and it's not true. You know, they want you to believe it's true, but it's not true. So basically, he's trying to make nothing out of something. Normally, most people try to make something out of nothing, but he's trying to make nothing out of something, and that's what he's trying to do. And with Big Baby Miller and Anthony Joshua being two unknown people, that's what's happening. And it's frustrating, I know, but they're supposed to be fighting in the Madison Square Garden in the not so attractive, um, venue. So, in other words, they're not fighting in the main ballroom where all the activities are displayed. So, Eddie Hearn is one of those type of people where he would never be rehabilitated if he was a prisoner. He's one of those type of people that will pretty much try to be slick on the yard. You know, we just talking hypothetically here. You know, he's trying to be one of those people that is bullshitting his way. That's what it is. Thanks for showing love, whoever you are. Appreciate it. I just thought I'd jump on, see anybody up early like I am. But it's not going to work. It's not going to work here. The reason why is that we watch everything closely here. Everything. He has no control over anything but maybe his security. And he did send out an email. If you're not aware of it, he sent out an email yesterday stating that no interviews from YouTube journalists. So that means like Fred, Barbershop Conversations, Blue Blood, Sports. These are LDBC brothers. And so in other words, he don't want the hard questions. Because hard questions will be asked. See, most of the old media want to throw curveballs or softballs or something that will make them look good. No, not Eddie Hearn look good. Will make the interviewer look good. Like ILTV, like he kissed Eddie Hearn's ass and called him out to do a 10-minute interview. Well, how do you have his personal number, and why would he leave a meeting or whatever to come out and do a 5-minute interview with you unless you are best friends? Tell me about that. Tell me about how you work out with Eddie Hearn and how he's losing his weight and you're not losing yours, and y'all both work out together. How does that work? When you're a journalist, you have to keep yourself away from the bullshit. You do. You have to strictly put it straight down the line. Straight down the line and keep it going. That's what you have to do. What's up, Kqkc? Salute, my brother. So you up bright and early this morning, huh? Okay. I see you on the same time schedule I am. But I'm early rising, so I appreciate you checking in, though, man. But the shit with Eddie Hearn, like I say, I'm trying to lay off of this dude. I really have been trying because we're getting boxing, and I'm happy for that. Oh yeah, it's early. Yeah, but see, it's not early to me because I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, every morning, even in the weekends. Because when you have a habit when you work, when you have a habit of getting up early, then you're gonna continue that habit, especially if you did it for years. So that's what happens. So, but it just don't sit right with me. Boxing don't sit right with nobody right now. But one thing, what's up, Big Money? But one thing we do, I'm trying to not talk so loud because my granddaughter spent the night last night, and she's over there asleep. But anyway, but in her, I try to lay off of them. Anthony Joshua, I try to lay off of them, but they keep on putting their foot in their mouth. They keep on trying to think that we are fools, and we're not. They think that we are the UK, and we're not. Like I said yesterday on 78 Sports, we are not a boxing country. We're not. We are more of a sports, baseball, football, college football, hockey. Even they said NASCAR or some shit. We just not a boxing country. We are boxing fans, but they not. It's time for them to wake up and start smelling the coffee. Now, I'm not saying we're the biggest, the baddest, and we're always saving everybody's asses, which we do. But what I'm saying is that they have a problem with the United States, just like any other country. Only beef they have is that we have the better fighters, 18 champions, versus they 8 champions, I believe. And we getting better and better in each division. I'm talking about, look at Greer. He's from Chicago. He won yesterday. It's a cool main event. Then you had Rob Rant. He's originally from Dallas, but no, he fights out of Dallas, but he's from another part of the country. Now Dallas is doing some big things. I keep telling everybody, but people just don't understand that. We doing big things. They are doing big things in Dallas. Now, Big Baby Miller and Anthony Joshua. The fight is on. No problem. Okay, good. Kudos. And you know what? Good for Big Baby Miller. And you know what? I'm not going to even come down hard on him in the next day. Put it that way. Because he has earned it. He got in Anthony Joshua's face. He called him a pussy. He said he smelled pussy. He talked about his mama in a dress. So, therefore, hey, it's time to slug it out. If you had any guts, Mr. Joshua, you'll fight like a champion. You'll win like a champion. In the post interview, you would call out a real fighter. Well, see, that's not what he's cut from. He's not cut from a Deontay Wilder calling out Ortiz, um, calling out Anthony Joshua. See, Anthony Joshua, he bypassed uh, Ortiz. He bypassed Anthony Joshua. Deontay Wilder. Then he bypassed Tyson Fury. And what makes it so bad, he bypassed Dylan White. Now, why? I don't know. Somebody took my life from me. But, yeah. So, we get tired of talking about this, but they keep on bringing up to the forefront. They keep on lying. They keep on saying this, saying that. And you can't double bubble over here like you did over there. You just can't do it. You have a secondary ticket sales. They do a lot of this and that. It's just not going to happen. Because the United States, we watch everything. We're not stupid. We have committees. We have watchdogs. We have everything. Whatever you do to deal with money. No doubt about it. Especially in these big stadiums and these big arenas, the concerts, the fights. And I put that in the category of fighters. So it is what it is. Ain't no bullshit in the game when it comes to us. Now, last night, Rob Brandt, like I said, he won by technical knockout. But with Rob Brandt, the way he fights, he still fights like a prospect. He's a champion, but he fights like a prospect. He fights like Jamil and Jamal Charlo, always throwing the 1-2. Always throwing the 1-2. And he comes in throwing the 1-2, but he can get countered the way he come in. He rush in like this, and he scores sometimes. I give it to him because your opponent is bagging back. You're not supposed to bag back. No, that's a no-no. Deontay Wilder did that a long time ago. You move side to side. You don't go back because you see last night what happened. When he went back, Rob Brandt tagged him 3 times. Why? Because he was doing the old 1-2. And he was scoring. He couldn't miss. You know what? He had an average of 20. He had an average of 79% at throwing punches. Now, the average for middleweights are 55. That's the average of punches thrown per round for a middleweight. And that's 55. Rob Brandt did 69 per round. When he won the championship, he did 110 per round. He's in shape. He's young, he's hungry, and he will defend that belt wherever it takes. See, that's what I'm saying. Where is the championship spirit? Where is the champion spirit? Terence Crawford still has it. Earl Spence still has it. Mike Garcia is all over the place, but he still has it. Now, everybody talking about they want this, they want that. Show us how hungry you is. Show us that you can do this shit. Show us that you ready to be a champion. Don't do that shit like what you call it does. Anthony Joshua. Don't cherry pick. I hate when a motherfucking cherry pick like Danny Garcia. He was cherry picking too until, let me finish, until everybody came down on him. Then he all of a sudden stepped up to the plate and fought Lucas Matisse. Okay, and he fought well in that fight and he won. Yes, Lamont Peterson, he stepped up to the plate, fought him, and won. But he shouldn't have won. It was one of those, iffy decisions, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink. So, what I'm saying is, champions today is not like champions yesterday. And I'm not going to keep on repeating that to the UK people. And another thing, with this lineal and undisputed, I'm not going to keep on repeating that. Best fact the best, I already explained that. Why do we have to keep on repeating ourselves like we're a liar? Like we don't know what we're talking about. Just because we're not a boxing country don't mean we don't know boxing. Now, I'm going to tell you this. Undisputed is this. Undisputed is a fighter that has belts, but not all the belts. That means that you still are a champion, but you're not undisputed. Undisputed means you have every belt and every governing body. IBF, WBO, WBA, the WBC. You have all those belts. Well, Anthony Joshua, he has it, but he missing, like they say, one infinity stone. And that one infinity stone is what? The WBC. Now, I don't know about you, but if I was Anthony Joshua, I wouldn't want to fight Big Baby Miller on my U.S. debut. No. I shouldn't have to pay people $100 a piece to come say, Mr. Joshua, can I have your autograph? And we know it's an act. Okay, we watch TV, and TV, right? They pay what they call extras to do certain things. So that's what's going to happen. He's going to act like Anthony Johnson's well known over here. He might pay about maybe 500 people, and he's going to act like they're there for Anthony Joshua. Well, nobody knows who he is. So why the fuck they going to stand in line unless they just want that $100 to pay their motherfucking rent? That's real talk for your ass. I mean, come on. Think about it. He gonna play it. He gonna play it straight down to the T. And that speech he gave the other day, an interview. Big Baby Miller, he's from here. He does this. He does that. Salute, Rob. He does this. He does that. Big Baby Miller actually fights very well. They love him here. No, they don't. Yeah, I'm not saying his mama don't love him. I'm not saying his sister or brother don't love him, or his father, but the people here don't know who the fuck he is. When anytime you get him mixed up with another motherfucker on the street, that means you don't know who he is. That means you're bullshitting. Stop trying to make this fight bigger than what it is. Like yesterday, when I was on 78 Sports, he was right. Eddie Hearns does that shit. He does. He's known for that shit. He known to make illusions. Make things appear better than they was. Okay, World Record Fire posted a diagram available. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, he did that yesterday. Right, but that was the main arena. We don't know if they gonna fight in the main arena. And what I hear, they fighting in the basement. I call it the basement. It's a lower class than the main arena. But all in all, it's true. It's true. They haven't sold half of the tickets they have yet. These went to companies. Companies that are trying to entertain and try to get businesses and stuff like that. They went to them. Now, it don't go on sale to people like me and you until the 19th. Today is the 16th to the 19th. So how can you say that beforehand unless you lie beforehand? Which he's probably is doing, you know. And what makes it so bad, he don't have to do all that motherfucking lying. That would probably explain the cheap ticket prices for a championship fight of that caliber. Yes. Now remember, it's a championship fight, but it's not a unification fight because Big Baby Miller don't have a belt. On the belt he has one to hold up his fat ass. And he think this shit is cute, being fat, overweighted. He's not gonna think it's cute when he go in there and have a heart attack because too much fat is on his heart. So let's see how cute he thinks then. And then a motherfucker can't barely get you out the ring because you're too fat and too heavy. Oh, I seen motherfuckers, they try to take out the houses and shit in ambulance. It takes 6 of them motherfuckers. Even policemen you have to help struggle. Big people. He's slow on his feet. Sure, AJ win. Okay, kudos to you. But you come all the way over here to fight a nobody. To fight someone that don't have a belt. That's not known. But you say Deontay Wilder wasn't known. He had a belt. And you didn't want to fight him because he wasn't known. Because you wouldn't made no money. What changed your mind, I wonder, Mr. Joshua? What changed your mind? Well, only they know. Because they're big liars. In the UK, you can lie your ass off and never get caught. Because they don't check like that. They don't have the personnel. They don't have the money to pay for the personnel. Because they are small. Their country is smaller than Texas. Trust me. That's how small they are. And they're definitely smaller than California. So how can you pay this and pay that? That's why they pay-per-view is $25 to watch. And guess what? Anthony Joshua get probably $5 of that. Just figuratively speaking. I'm no mathematician or nothing like that. But he gets a purse. And what kills me is I get people saying in UK that, hey, well, he gonna get paid this and he gonna get money on the back end. It's no back end in this fight. This is a championship fight. This is not a unification fight. This is not a pay-per-view fight. So please shut the fuck up. If it was a pay-per-view fight, it still wouldn't be no back end. They don't sell like that. He don't sell like that. Him and Danny Jacobs, they are both literally neighbors in New York, Brooklyn, Brownsville. Well, guess what? They couldn't even sell out the Madison Square Garden. That's fucked up. When you at home, you giving away tickets to all your friends and relatives, and they still don't show up. You looking for them all out in the audience, and they're not there. What that tells you? That tells you they don't give a shit about you. That means that you're a mediocre fighter. Sure, you might have your girlfriend there, or you might have Clarissa Shields there. Because what I hear, him and Clarissa Shields are good friends. Not to that extent, but they're good friends. He come out, support her, and she come out and support him. So, hey, it is what it is. Just like Top Rank last night. We watched the Rob Brandt fight, well, at least I did. And it was so much bias towards Top Rank and ESPN for Rob Brandt, you know, because he's a top ranked fighter now. And what he was doing wasn't spectacular. He gave out a gas and he just kept working his jab. Now, he's a smart fighter. When he was on the tutelage of Derrick James, everything he learned in there was from Derrick James, basically. I mean, Mustafa Muhammad, he did pretty good, Like you said in the corner, I don't know what to tell you because you're doing everything perfect. Just keep on sticking that jab. Put that stick in his face. Blind him, Blind him and come over with overhand right. And that's what Rob Brandt did. One thing about Rob Brandt, he rushes his shots. He can get counted, which he did. But he throw that 1-2. He go 1, 2, 3, 4. And by the time he get to 4, he drops his left hand. Then the other guy could beat it, whatever, and score one on his ass. See, boxing is more than just attacking. Your defense is your offense, believe it or not. That's what I'm trying to explain to everyone. Well, you got your offense and you're the best defensive fighter ever. No, they are the same thing in boxing. You can be very defensive. Look at Floyd. When Floyd get against the rope, he do this. Hold the phone. Which Adrian Broner tried to copy, but it didn't work. But that gave Floyd a chance to get his breath, maybe, or play possum, maybe, or set up for that straight right, maybe. Because when you doing this and you do the shoulder roll, you keep that, this Floyd move, you're doing this, and Floyd let out that pistol, right hand. That's all you have to do. That's why I never figured out why Adrian Broner would have taken his boxing style and make it his. And he's not doing it right. Now, Adrian Broner was a good fighter. He stood there in the pocket and fought. I'm not talking about with one arm free, clenched with the other one, and just working like that. No. He stood in the pocket, took his guard, pushed him, he pushed him, and he went to work. The guy went to work, and they was taking turns. But in boxing, as Rob, you got to be first. You got to be first. And Rob Brandt had the right idea last night. This is what he said in the fighters meeting. He said, I don't wait. My manager, he wants me to wait if I get hit by a shot or hit by a combination. You're supposed to wait. Get your head clear, whatever. Well, I don't want to wait. This is Rob Brandt word, Hey, not my words, his words. All right? I quote an unmotherfucking quote. He said, I don't want to wait. I want to hit him just like he hit me right away. Because if I wait, the judges will forget about my shot and think about what he did. But if I can come right back, that's called counter punching. If I come right back, then they won't forget. They'll be like, okay, he got it back. And he won that round. That's what you got to do. See, some fighters got codes. Some fighter has what you call a, how can I say this? Um, you got some managers that have some people call out 50 seconds, 30 seconds. That means, okay, let's step on the gas because the round about to end so we can steal this round. And then some people wait to the last 10 seconds. They wait to the 10-second count. You know, that's not enough time. That's not enough time, especially if the guy is doing lateral movement. That's not enough time. So they call out 1 minute. 1 minute. I mean, just listen to Leo Santa Cruz tonight. I'm going to get to him in a minute. And just listen to it. And Ron Brandt, he fought a great, methodically thought out fight last night. He did what he said he was going to do. And he did it. He get punched. If he get touched, I'm going to touch him right back. It won't even be a good 2 seconds. And that's what he did. Because I can't even think of this guy's name. Kqkc or whatever. He did a combination on Brandt. And you know what Brandt did? Jumped right back on him. Because he thought that Brandt was going to lay back and, take it and do his lateral movement. Because he must was in shape. Because he used a lot of lateral movement. So, therefore, he kept on moving around. And the young Kqkc guy, whatever, he could not catch up with him because he didn't know how to cut off the ring. Some fighters have to set themselves to throw a punch. Yes, you got like Danny Garcia. He's very slow on his feet. We all know that. He tries, he do this. He real stiff. He tries. But he's the type of fighter that you got to set up before he throw his power left or his straight right. Because when you take time out to set yourself, then it's a problem. Yeah. That means that you can't hit on the move. But if you keep that jab in his face, keep him at bay. But Brandt had the right idea last night. Opening bell, he came out and he jumped on the man. He didn't knock him down, but he jumped on the man. Why? Because he said he wanted to show him that I'm in this fight. I'm going to control this fight, and I'm going to hurt you in this fight. And you got to fight ahead of you. Now, this guy, I think, got a nose broke last night. Because when you see a lot of blood coming out, that's a telltale sign of a broken nose. I mean, they couldn't stop the bleeding. So, that's 2 weekends in a row we had blood. But hey, it was Friday. And anything that come on that's remotely like boxing, I'm going to watch it. I am. Now, let me get to Leo Santa Cruz. Let me get my coffee. Leo Santa Cruz. Bullshitter. I'm very, very pissed off at him. And you will hear it later on. I'm going to do another live stream video. You're going to hear it later on. Because there's no way I would skip up to 130 or wherever he's about to go up to after this fight. So that means what? No Gary Russell Jr. That means what? It's duck season. He walk like a duck. He talk like a duck. He give you that professional duck talk. Then there is a duck. And this motherfucker is ducking. And he's ducking little old Gary Russell Jr. He's a young veteran. And he's ducking him? Give me a motherfucking break. Damn. Shit. I mean, what do you have to do to get a fight with Leo Santa Cruz? Make him drop the belt, because that's what he's going to do. So he has a piece of the one featherweight. So he's going to have to drop that belt and do what he do. That's it. And move on up. And that's it. Now, his father thinks he's outgrowing his body. Of course, everybody gonna say that. You know, when you're running from someone like Gary Russell Jr. And think about it. Look at Leo Santa Cruz. Do you really think the way his body is made, he's outgrowing 126? No, it's a duck job. He don't want to face Gary Russell Jr. because he knows he got great lateral movement. He has fast hands. Now, you can throw 100 punches per round all you want to. But when you got fast hands, that ain't shit. You know why? Because Gary Russell Jr. wiped that right off with one combination. He's that fast. Yes, he is. So you do what you gotta do. So you all Gary Russell Jr., okay, I don't have nobody to fight, I'll move it up to. What Leo gonna do? Stall at 130? Probably will. But Leo Santa Cruz tonight is gonna try to make a statement to Josh Warrington. See, he ain't gonna fight Josh Warrington because Josh Warrington is a rugged, brilliant, tough fighter. No, he's not gonna fight him. No. Then you got Tim Bradley, Andre Ward. They commentating, with Mark Krieger and everybody. Who is that? Carl Diaz. Okay. Russell dominates Santa Cruz. Okay, Russell. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, he does. All right. Yes, he does. Y'all hit that like button, brothers. And you haven't subscribed to me, feel free to do so. But, yeah, Russell going to destroy Santa Cruz. And he knows it. So that's why he's running. That's why Canelo ran over to the zone. It's too much damn running. It's too much running in this business. It's too much politics coming into play in this business. If you don't have the connections, if you don't have a blowout, or you don't have a good showing against a champion, you're not getting recognized. You won't get a break. You won't be back on TV again. That's just the way it flows. I mean, that's the business of boxing. It's stupid. It's dumb. But that's the business of boxing. Floyd Mayweather cherry-picked all day long when he was Money Mayweather. Now, when he was Pretty Boy Floyd, he didn't give a fuck when getting down with Chico DeRounds or Vanderbilt, whatever the big guy name is. He didn't care about none of that shit because he had that mentality just like Earl Spence has. Young, hungry, lion. Now, you see what I just said? Young, hungry lion? Well, Eddie Hearns tried to take that from the LWC. He said that Anthony Joshua, he's a young, hungry lion, leaving the lion's den. Ring a bell? Yeah. What Lions Den? What for? The O2 Arena, singing Sweet Caroline. That's Lions Den. Do you walk in with your white bathrobe? No, no. He's a paper champion. I said it once, I will say it again. It's a difference in champions. You can be a champion that's a paper champion, or you can be a champion that would talk that shit, would talk that talk, and walk that walk. That's a champion. A champion would take on all comers. Mike Tyson, he didn't turn down no fights. Deontay Wilder, hell, little kids, man, I beat your ass, I want to fight you. Deontay Wilder, I bet you. Say, okay, you know what, I don't fight kids, but little motherfucker, I'll whoop your ass. That's a champion. Mike Tyson probably said, well, I eat your family, I eat your ear off. It's crazy, but that's a champion. Anthony Joshua would say, well, you little, and I don't think that would be right. Just like when Dylan White won, when he beat Chisora. You talking to a motherfucker outside the ring, trying to negotiate in front of the whole crowd, and the crowd cheered. And then you gonna try to say, well, don't y'all get mad if we fight, then don't get upset with me if we fight. Motherfucker, what? You apologizing? Because this guy want to fight you? Man, come on. Give me a break. Santa Cruz, his days are numbered. He can't handle no Josh Warrington. Josh Warrington already beat Carl Frampton in great fashion. Now, Santa Cruz, yes, he did fight on the back foot on that last rematch because he knew what he had to do. His father was back in his corner, and he fought him, and he won. Now, what do you think is going to happen with him and Warrington fight? Warrington has his number. Warrington is a fighter that comes forward or try to keep it in the middle. But Warrington, he has power. He has power. Matter of fact, I would like to see him and Gary Russell go at it. He got speed too. So I'd like to see that shit. Real talk. God damn. It's one of these Yeti cups, right? You can't see the brand name, so. But these cups keep your coffee warm up to 8 hours. And if you make your coffee and set the timer for, let's say, 4 in the morning, and pour it in here, man, I come back 6 hours later, it's still warm. Same with pop or Kool-Aid, or whatever. I don't drink none of that shit with water, but it's still cool. So I like it. My daughter, she drives to work with a Yeti cup right there by. She take it on in with her. I don't care if it's cold outside, below zero, it's still hot. So anyway, let me get to Gervonta Davis. Okay, Gervonta Davis. I know it's Saturday, and I know Kelly Nickman's not on. And Gervonta Davis, I discussed it a little bit last night. He's young. He's impressionable. He's more of a follower than a leader. He's not Earl Spence. I wish he was, but he's not. Earl Spence All his life, I was told. Now, this is just secondhand, but I kind of believe it because if you look at Earl Spence, you can tell that what type of dude he is. Now, this comes from one of Earl's friends that he grew up with. He said Earl Spence, when he was younger, high school, uh, amateurs, that he was very quiet. He was very chilled out. He was always working out. He was always um, honing in on his skills. That's what he was doing. He was always homing in on his skills. So I don't blame him for throwing people out of his practice. I don't believe. Swearing. I don't blame him. And you know what? That could be. Shout out to Cali and Nick. That could be a ploy. Mikey Garcia probably saying, "Man, what this motherfucker doing in there? That he won't let the media know." Well, I can tell you, Earl Spence, don't be surprised if he don't come out the same Earl Spence when he fight Mike Garcia. He is not, and I repeat, he is not going to the body, probably not right away. He said he liked to test his opponents. He hit them with the left body shot, and they said, ugh. Then he know, okay, they felt that one. Okay. Then he go on the other side. Wham, with his right hand. Now they feel that, they go, ugh. Then he know he can work their body and he probably can get the knockout with a body punch. Or he can break them down simultaneously with a body shot. Remember, Keith Thurman don't like body shots. And Mikey Garcia don't like body shots. I guess nobody like body shots if you place it right. What's his name? Brett. He got a knockout with a body shot last night. And it was a delayed body shot. What's up, 503 Lion? Salute Kqkc. I got Earl in 6 rounds. Okay, that sounds about right, 503. Yes, sir. Because Earl said he's coming out straight out. See, normally it takes Earl engine to get going around the 3rd round. Maybe he's working on coming out the gate and showing who's boss, what you got yourself into. Now remember, he challenged Earl. Earl didn't challenge him. He challenged Earl. So, hey, what champions do? Accept the challenge. And that's what he's going to do. Accept the challenge. Do what you have to do to get his ass out of there. Because, this is real talk. The longer they go, the longer Mike can go. Round after round. Next thing you know, it's the 9th round. They're going to say, well, damn, Mike Garcia got Earl figured out. Then here it comes. Earl been figured out. Earl overrated. Earl not the same guy like he used to be. Mike Garcia is just too technical for him. That's what's going to happen if you ordering the fight. Is you ordering the fight? Fight 316. Oh yes. Oh, most definitely. Oh yes. Oh, you know I got to. I have to. I was gonna go ahead and watch it on VIP League. Cause for some reason people have a complaint with that, but I get it perfect, and I'm gonna call that fight. But I shouldn't have to call it because everybody probably had it. But I'm gonna call that fight. I don't call a lot of fights. I'm gonna call that one. But I'm gonna tell you, 503 Line, everybody in the chat, if Garcia lasts longer than we all anticipated, I mean, we got people joking. Oh, he gonna throw in that towel. We got World Breaker. Oh, he gonna have a Snicker bar coming out his ass talking about shit. Look, we can make all the jokes we want to, but Mikey Garcia is no pushover. Mikey Garcia is big, he's strong, he's just as technical as Earl. Earl Coach even said this. Earl Coach said that Earl never fought a technical fighter like himself. What makes you want to call the fight? Well, what makes me want to call the fight is I called one last week. Yeah, I called one. No, I called two last week. And only thing I don't like about it, they kept switching from ESPN Plus. And then they go, I just don't like that. But I like the camaraderie, with my subscribers, because as you notice, when I say shout out to the LWC and shout out to my subscribers and their families, because they want to motivate me to do what I'm doing. So if I call a fight, I can be their eyes and they can hear what I'm saying. So they can close their eyes and imagine the fight and how it's going. So I'm just, being, supportive. That's it. Just trying something different. I said in January, I said that there'll be a lot of changes come my way in 2019. I'm gonna try different things. I don't do panels. I'm like 78. I'm like Fanon. I'm like a few other people. I don't do a lot of panels now. I have maybe one, and Journey the Truth on. He don't do panels. That's what Smoke City is for. To chop it up. But did you know that if you have somebody on your channel and they say something that they don't have no business saying, or they didn't know, or you didn't know, they won't mess with them. They'll mess with your channel. And like Fight Fan said, I mean 78 said, hey, they would demonetize you, if you over 1,000. And so I don't need no static from YouTube. So I'm doing it on my own. I put in that 4 videos a day, 2 live streams, and 2 videos per day since January the 1st. Yesterday I did 5. I'm doing it myself. And when you got a panel, you're not doing it by yourself. Because you don't know that your subscribers are there for you or for anybody on the panel. So therefore, I want to do it on my own. So a lot of people don't know that. I've seen 5 people get their channel snatched or suspended because of their panels. And only 2 was from the LWC. But be careful, brother. If you have your own channel, be careful. And so far, I'm at 435 now. And LWC, they noticed that, and they give me shout outs, and I appreciate that, and for 9 to 10, hey, I be grinding by myself. So when he saw that I had 100 subs by myself, he said, man, this guy be working. I mean, y'all probably heard him. I come on right after for 9. So I come on between 12 and 12:30 p.m. Monday through Friday, Central Time. So same time as Texas. So Monday through Friday, right after for 9. So when he say peace out, I'm right on. Okay? So that's the reason why. I respect your brand. Keep doing your thing. Oh, yes, sir. And do you have a channel? Or wait a minute. Are you the one? Is it 2503 Lions? Or something? It's another channel called Lion. Because someone said they wanted me to get on and collab with them. And that I don't mind doing. I get on other people's channels if they want me to. Now, Act Reacher, I trust him. He's my little nephew. Now, I will have him on today to explain amateur boxing. Because he's an amateur boxer. We love fighting. We love boxing. But I don't know shit too much about amateurs. I didn't know that 147 is not the same 147 in amateurs. It's like 142 or something like that. Stuff like that you have to, learn. Oh, I got a channel. Okay. You do have a channel. Okay, so I saw somebody. Who is that with the crown on his head? Is he line 503 something? I don't know. So I'm getting y'all mixed up. He was on 78 Sport with me last night. He had on a crown or something like that. I don't know. I don't know what his name was, but he did. So, and I was wondering, was that him or you? They want to collab, But it is what it is, I try to, do what I can on the weekends. I might do 3, maybe, but I end up sometimes doing 4 and don't know it, But you know how boxing goes. It's always somebody doing something new. That's all. So, but, it is what it is. So, but I appreciate everybody coming in the chat. And, one thing about it, Mikey Garcia, I understand that he probably will lose. But let me ask you this question. Everybody in the chat, if you're listening. What if Mikey Garcia's ultimate goal is not to win, but just to survive and get the money? If he gets stopped in the 7th round, if he tell his brother, look, if I don't get the best of him this round, throw in the towel. And Roger would do it. Robert would do it. So the ultimate goal is not to win, it's to survive. Earl will win, and he don't need to survive. He just have to win. And he better win in defining fashion, because they're going to say that Mikey had Earl shook. They're going to say Mikey figured out Earl. Now I see what Mikey see, which going to be a lot of blah, 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 blah. Because I watch Earl fights. I watched him with Boondoe. I watched him with Cal Brook. And I watched him with Chris Jr. And I watched those fights like 3 times a piece. And I didn't see nothing that Mikey said he saw that he can expose. Only thing I saw was head movement. But if you coming in with the high guard, why would you have head movement? That's that's what I'm saying. Why would you come in with head movement? And you coming in like this? What you gonna do this? So you can tag you? No, this so you can tag you? No, you don't want to do that. Earl comes in with his guard up, but he can see. He can see. Peekaboo, wow, 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 bam, bam. He love that body shots. You know, I think he practiced that shit like 4 hours a day, then go to regular sparring and shit. So, man, you know, him and Javante Davis are my favorite fighters at the present. Well, Terrence Crawford too. He could be fighting Amir Khan. And Amir Khan, he has a lot to prove. But he get caught too much. Now, Virgil Hunter, I hope and pray that he's teaching Khan some defense. Because he's going to need it. Or he would get knocked the fuck out. That's real talk. Yes, sir. But, I did my hour and everything. But I will be back on today. And I'm going to throw down a couple of videos today. So, but hit the like buttons. Y'all did. Okay, thank you. All right. But anybody have any questions I can help you with? Anybody 503 line, Rob, anybody, if you need any questions answered, feel free to do so. Okay, I know it's early, but trust me, I'll be back. So, Carlos Diaz, okay, I know you, if I'm not mistaken, you did subscribe to my channel. So, but if that's it, then hey, peace and love. Shout out to the LDBC. So, with that, shout out to my subscribers and their families. So, peace and love, and I will see you later. Sooner than later, trust me. Alright, so I'm out of here. Peace and love, everybody.